Hi, I'm Cheryl Rowling, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Ontario, Canada. Thank you for joining me today. Don't worry about sizes or supplies for this card as they are attached to this video. If you enjoy watching this video, could you please like and share, as this helps me grow my channel? And if you could leave a comment, that would be wonderful, as I love to see where you're watching from or what you think of the card. If you aren't already subscribed, please click the subscribe button and hit notifications so you will know when I post a new video. If you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to help you out. My contact information is attached. This is the card we're going to be making today. This is with the main part is with Tasteful Touches, and then I use the die cut, whoopsie, it fell out on me, this one for the salutation verse, whatever you want to call it, on the designer series paper. And I used this in the background to give dimension. And I used Thinking of You with All Your Heart from Peaceful Moments. And I used, let me see, this one. And I did two in Smoky Slate. I did two of this one in Old Olive. I did two of this in Misty Moonlight. And I did two of these flowers in Misty Moonlight. And I also used this in gray for in the background. I hope that explains it. If it doesn't, everything is in the video and we'll make it easier for you. Now, you can always change it with Deepest Sympathy here. I think this next one, that's what I'm going to do instead of Thinking You with All My Heart. So we're just going to get started. And, whoa, knock everything over. I do need I should have lined this up first now, shouldn't I? I try to line it up with the lines on my grid paper here, and I will test it. Yeah, Cheryl, move everything. Nope. Okay, this needs to go down a bit. Always pre-test. Yes, see, it's about the same for everything. So, okay. Now, I'm going to clean that. Okay. Where am I clean? There's my cleaner. Okay, now that I've got that clean, there we are. I am going to do it in Versamark. So then I'm going to emboss it. Like that. I use my embossing buddy. Stampin' Up! Does not sell these any longer, but you could use a dryer sheet, or make yourself a bag like this with cornstarch in it, or baby powder, something like that. And now that I have this lined up, it shouldn't be a problem to stamp it straight. Hopefully it is, because I'm going to use it regardless. Now this is my white embossing powder. I got it on my fingers. How I did that, who knows? Now I'm going to put this away before I do anything, because I do not want to heat anything. Make sure that there's nothing around. I'm going to turn my heat gun on for a minute, let it heat up, and then, yeah, I'm a lefty. It's in my right drawer. That makes sense, doesn't it? And you will see it change in a minute once it gets heated up. Oh, there it's going. See, it's changing color. And just slowly go over it. I find if you go like this, it takes forever. And some spots get done and others don't. Whereas if you hold it down and aim your gun so that the heat deflects off of it, you're not going to burn it as easily as you would if you did like this and had your heat gun straight on top of it. Just aim it down, and actually you can see it turn better then too. So that looks good, and we will get going. Now I have, this is Misty Moonlight. The dimensions are in the video. This is Smoky Slate, and this gorgeous piece of designer series paper is from the In Good Touch, and that's what it looks like, the whole sheet. Well, this is half a sheet, but and then I took the dark one like this, and I ran it this way to cut it, and that's what I did my sentiment on. This, I ran it that way and cut it out with the die that I showed you, and yeah, and it looks nice with this. I love the In Good Taste. It's got so many different patterns. Look at all those. They're really good for men. Like some of them are exceptionally good for men. And just different colors to bring in. Aren't they nice? Different tiles. It's like going to the, well, not this one, but going and looking for flooring. See how pretty that is? And this is tile or brick. This would make a beautiful tile in somebody's kitchen or bathroom. But look at all those awesome colors. This is the DSP I use for the sentiment. But look at that. Isn't it just stunning? Okay, so what I did is I took this one and the Smoky Slate, and I believe I stamped off, so I need to get a piece of paper. Oh yeah, lovely. Where's, I thought I had the paper around here. There, I got a piece of paper. And then I stamped one there, stamped off, aimed over there to fill in this area, and then did this area, and I don't want the stems to show, so that's why I used the post-it note. And then I took this is from the Dragon Garden, and I didn't even do the bottom, stamp the bottom, because I don't need it. I just wanted a couple daisies up here. Oh, I did these solid, that's right, straight, because they weren't they weren't standing out as much as these did before I stamped off. Okay, so now I'm flipping this around, and I'm doing the same thing on this side. And you start in the center. Just makes it easier. And then you aim it out to the side. And you aim this one out to the side, so you cover in this area. I've got to do a little bit more there. There. Now it might not be seen totally, but it gives it texture. And you can see a little bit behind things, just depending on where you put things. Just like that. Now I'm going to get this out of here. Get these out of here so I don't get into anything and take this off. It doesn't go to in the center, but that's okay, because just like that, it's all covered up. It doesn't matter that it doesn't meet. Now what I did is I took my light So Saffron, and because I didn't want it bold in the background, I just colored these in. Beautiful day outside today. Oh my goodness, I sat outside for a few minutes and it's like, oh, this is so nice. Went to physio at lunchtime and came home, and well, actually we went and bought some flowers for in the front of the house, and I watched Bill plant them. Well, I sat and watched. Now I took my marker, it's my gray granite marker, and I colored in these. Then I took my Old Olive Light blend and I did some of the leaves up here, just so it had a little bit of color. You don't need to do too much because your flowers here will cover some of it. Just like that. I think that's pretty well all that. Oops, there it is. Now, what I'm going to do is find things. There it is. Better put that with that so I don't lose it. Oh, no, that's not it. Upside down. That's why I couldn't find it. Now I'm going to put dimensionals on this. Well, that's empty. Oh, they're sticking to me. Now I've got my take your pick tool, and I will take these off. So much easier than trying to do them with my fingers. There we go. Put my cap back on because I don't want to poke myself. And then I'm going to find as close to the center as I can just by looking at it. That's pretty close. And I'm trying to keep my head away from getting in the camera lens, so it makes it a little bit more challenging than if I could get right over top of it. There. Okay. Now, I have put the dimensionals. Oh, this one, I put the Wink Stella on it already. And it goes down here, and I'm putting it around that. So now I just got to glue up here. I needed to check how far down I could put the glue. That's what I was doing, so that I don't put it down in here to interfere. So with these, I used one going each way on each side. Does that make sense? I hope so. And this is going to go in here. So then I just take my glue, put it in there. Maybe I should do the whole thing. Because it's totally on there. And then putting this here just to give me some color. And I need to put that away because I keep trying to pick it up as my glue bottle. Actually, I think I'm going to hold on, and I will put the Wink Stella on this. Wink Stella, there we are. Oh, and I also did the center with the Light So Saffron, just to give it a little bit of color. It's not much, but it's just a little bit of color. And then I went with the way the petals grow with the Wink Stella. Just to give it a little bit, not a lot of pop, but just a little bit of something. Now I gotta glue this down here. Now on the other one, I put it underneath, but this one I wanna put it on top and give a different look. Just like that. And I put dimensionals up here as I put dimensionals down here. There. Now, I'm short a couple pieces. I wonder where they went. Hold on and see if I... No, not there. Well, there's some. Yay. Scissors. Apparently I didn't cut that very good with the die cut, so I'm just gonna trim it just like that. This must have been when Dominic was down here helping me. There. Both Dominic and Saphira like to help. I'm very lucky. You can always cut the parts off that you don't need. And this is down. Okay, I gotta cut more off because I've put it down with glue dots right there. But that's okay, you can easily move it. Now, I am looking for this one. Let me cut that off. And I'm putting that in there. This is going in here. I'm putting it upside down. Good one, Cheryl. You just trim them to fit, because each card's going to be just a little bit different because of where you're placing it. Oh my goodness, can't even pick anything up. And you just do it to fit yours, like whatever fits and whatever you like. Just see how nice that is. And now I'm just going to put it on here and just a little bit of color difference. Like it's the same color as this, but this, it makes it pop a little bit. And then you add the blue and it's just like, oh, gorgeous. Beautiful colors together. Now, what I did for inside here, if I can get it open, is just the little flower. And I did the same thing for the envelope. So we'll do that right now on both. Put everything away except for the Misty Moonlight. And I will find my flower. Sure I will. I bet I put it away. I did. Silly me. I sometimes have to put things away because my granddaughter gets into them. Grandson doesn't get up this high, but granddaughter, she's older and she gets up and she takes my scissors and she helps herself to my stamps because she likes to make cards too. Now I have to wait for that to dry because it's a little bit, I just re-inked that, so it's got to dry a little bit. And then we'll put this inside. Okay, come on. Don't tell me I'm running low. Feels fairly heavy, but I do go through a lot of glue. Always keep a needle down here, sewing needle, so just in case it gets clogged up. Okay, well, I happen to have a brand new one here, and I will open it and we will finish. Oops. That's what happens with brand new. I've been squeezing hard to get the other one out and I forget and squeeze a little bit too much glue. There. And there we go. Just like that. I hope you've enjoyed this. I love this, using different sets together and seeing what I can come up with. And I hope you do too. Have a great day, and if I can help you with anything, if you need a catalog, please let me know. And I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks. Oh, my information is listed in the video. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye now.